Every Hulk main is asked the same question. Where are the real Hulk skins in Marvel Rivals? We're not just talking color swaps. We're talking about terrifying, savage, god-tier versions of Hulk that would break the internet if they ever dropped. If you're tired of basic skins, this is the video for you. Today, we're diving into 4 Dream Hulk skins that absolutely need to be added to the game. These aren't just fan service, they each bring something unique, from lore to raw aesthetic brutality. If you're a Hulk player, this video might just become your wish list, and if you're not a Hulk main, stick around. By the end, you might become one. When you think of Hulk, you probably imagine raw strength, rage, and destruction. But what if I told you that one of Hulk's most terrifying versions wasn't just about smashing everything in sight, but about protecting Bruce Banner in the darkest way possible? Enter Devil Hulk. Devil Hulk isn't just another angry form. He's something far more twisted. He's the physical embodiment of all of Bruce Banner's trauma, resentment, and suppressed emotions. Created from Bruce's deep-seated fear of the world hurting him, Devil Hulk sees himself as Bruce's protector, but he's willing to burn the world down to do it. Now imagine that energy brought into Marvel Rivals. Picture Hulk covered in thick reptilian scales, darker than night. His skin almost looks alive, shifting and moving subtly with every breath he takes. His eyes? Blood red and piercing, staring straight through you like you're already defeated. Massive claws replace his usual fists, giving him a nightmarish, almost dragon-like silhouette. If Devil Hulk walked onto the battlefield, he wouldn't just look strong, he would look unstoppable. He would have an aura of menace, like a ticking time bomb of violence just waiting to explode. Adding Devil Hulk wouldn't just be a cosmetic upgrade, it would change the entire feel of playing Hulk. Imagine Devil Hulk's emote, a chilling whisper instead of a loud roar. And since Marvel Rivals already leans into comic lore with many skins, Devil Hulk fits perfectly as a skin that would appeal to both hardcore Marvel fans and new players who want a darker, edgier version of Hulk. This skin would offer players the chance to show a different side of Hulk, one that's less hero and more dark guardian. It taps into that deep-rooted fantasy that a lot of players have, being the unstoppable force no one dares to challenge. But Devil Hulk isn't the only version that flips Hulk's identity on its head. What happens when Hulk isn't just protecting himself anymore, but decides to rule the world instead? That's where Maestro Hulk comes in. If Devil Hulk represents Bruce's inner demons, Maestro Hulk shows us something even more unsettling. What happens when Hulk wins? In an alternate future timeline, after the world collapses from nuclear war, Hulk doesn't just survive, he thrives. But not as the hero we know. Over time, bitterness, loneliness, and sheer power twist him into a tyrant. He becomes Maestro, the iron-fisted ruler of what's left of humanity. Gone is the simple smash instinct. Maestro is calculating, intelligent, ruthless. He's Bruce Banner's genius mixed with Hulk's unstoppable might, and he's done pretending to be the good guy. Maestro isn't just a stronger Hulk, he looks different too. A massive, hulking figure draped in tattered remnants of royal-looking armor. A long, ragged silver beard hanging from his face, giving him an almost mythic, warlord-like appearance. Radiation burns and scars covering parts of his skin, telling the story of battles fought and won over decades of apocalypse. In Marvel Rivals, Maestro Hulk could have battle-worn armor pieces, glowing cracks of gamma energy under his skin, and a regal but savage aura. Imagine him standing on the capture point like a king surveying his ruined kingdom. This skin wouldn't just be cosmetic, it's a complete personality shift. His emotes could be chilling, sitting on a cracked throne made of broken tech or lazily tossing aside relics of fallen heroes like trophies. His intro animations could show him stepping through radioactive mist, dragging a massive banner of a fallen enemy team behind him. His taunts could be brutal, mocking the idea of teamwork or mercy. Everything about Maestro screams dominance, and it would feel incredible for players who love playing as the center of gravity for their team. Marvel Rivals could even build an entire limited-time event around Maestro. Imagine a Wasteland Conquerors theme where the world map changes into a post-apocalyptic wasteland. And Maestro skins aren't just cosmetic, they're symbols of survival and domination. Maestro Hulk is the perfect I play to win skin. For competitive players, this skin would feel like wearing a crown, literally showing everyone that you're here to crush dreams, not make friends. For lore fans, it's one of Hulk's deepest, most fascinating arcs, watching the hero become the monster he once fought against. But if you think Maestro Hulk is terrifying, wait until you see what happens when Hulk isn't just ruling a broken Earth, but when he becomes the destroyer of entire realities. Let's talk about the one below all-possessed Hulk. The one below all-possessed Hulk shows us what happens when Hulk abandons humanity entirely and becomes a cosmic engine of annihilation. This version of Hulk is not just a super strong monster, he's the breaker of worlds. Corrupted and consumed by the dark cosmic entity known as the One Below All, TOBA for short, this Hulk becomes a literal multiversal destroyer, a force of nature no longer bound by any morals, any memories, or any limits. TOBA-possessed Hulk would be one of the most insane skins ever created for Marvel Rivals if they pull it off right. His body could be twisted and fractured, almost like a cracked gamma meteor barely holding itself together. Pulsating void energy leaks from his wounds, his veins glowing an eerie green-purple hue. His eyes could be black holes with faint outlines of stars collapsing inside. His skin could have slow-moving cracks that expose the endless void underneath, making him look less like a living being and more like a dying star about to go supernova. This isn't just angry Hulk. This is the end of worlds, wrapped inside a familiar, terrifying shape. Imagine if, just for the skin, Hulk's jump animations left behind little gravitational shockwaves. His punch attacks had subtle cosmic disintegration effects, like pieces of the battlefield glitching and warping momentarily. His idle stance made him look like he's barely contained, his body trembling from the cosmic forces tearing him apart from the inside. Players wouldn't just see TOBA Hulk on the battlefield, they'd feel his presence like a creeping doom rolling toward them. Players love skins that feel powerful, and nothing says, "I'm not like the rest of you," more than playing as a multiversal destroyer. True Marvel fans know how deep and terrifying the TOBA storyline is. Offering this skin would be a huge nod to the hardcore audience, and would instantly earn Marvel Rivals major respect points in the broader Marvel community. Marvel Rivals could even release a TOBA-themed game mode or event where corrupted versions of other heroes appear, but Hulk stands above them all, the final boss of gamma-infused chaos. But destruction isn't always cosmic. Sometimes the most disturbing version of Hulk is found not in space or alternate realities, but in a broken future, where survival means becoming a monster in the worst way imaginable. Next up, Hulk from Old Man Logan. We've seen Hulk as a protector. We've seen him as a tyrant. We've seen him as a cosmic force beyond comprehension. But now, we step into something even darker, something more human, and somehow more horrifying. Welcome to Old Man Hulk from Old Man Logan. In this bleak future, the world has fallen. Heroes are dead. Villains roam free. Civilization is nothing but scattered wastelands. And Hulk? He didn't just survive. He adapted. He thrived. And he became something worse than anyone could have imagined. Old Man Hulk is not a hero corrupted by power. He's a man who gave into savagery, a cannibalistic warlord ruling over the ruins with an army of his own monstrous offspring. He's Hulk, but stripped of everything noble. This skin would be visually grotesque in the most incredible way. A bloated, bulky Hulk with a twisted, aged body showing signs of mutation and decay. His skin could be sickly green-yellow, covered in sores, scars, and grime. His teeth are jagged and broken, always visible through a sneer that's halfway between a grin and a growl. His eyes? Tiny, wild, full of hunger. No longer the raging but rational Hulk we know. Old Man Hulk wouldn't just look terrifying. His personality would ooze with unsettling dominance. His voice lines could be slurred, rough, almost drunk with madness. His taunts could involve mocking laughter, grotesque threats, or even offers to make you part of the family. His victory animations could show him grabbing fallen enemies, roaring to the sky like a king celebrating a brutal feast. There's a twisted fascination players have with dark, corrupted versions of heroes, and Old Man Hulk taps into that perfectly. For casual players, it's a pure power fantasy, a monstrous, unstoppable beast wreaking havoc across the battlefield. For lore lovers, it's a reward for knowing one of the darkest Marvel stories ever written. For competitive players, it's an intimidation tool. Nothing messes with an opponent's head like seeing a gigantic, mutated Hulk lumbering toward them with a crazed grin. And there you have it, the 4 Hulk skins that absolutely need to be in Marvel Rivals. Devil Hulk would unleash the nightmare side of Bruce Banner onto the battlefield, terrifying opponents with pure, cold-blooded rage. Maestro Hulk would stand tall as the future warlord, ruling over the ruins of the world with arrogance and power. TOBA-possessed Hulk would warp the very laws of reality around him, bringing cosmic horror to every match. And Old Man Hulk would shatter every heroic image we have of Hulk, replacing it with pure, disturbing savagery. Each one tells a story. Each one taps into a different side of Hulk's incredible legacy. And each one would make Marvel Rivals feel bigger, bolder, and more alive than ever before. But now it's your turn. Which of these Hulk variants do you want to see the most in Marvel Rivals? Are you drawn to the cosmic destruction of TOBA Hulk? Do you want to flex with the wasteland dominance of Maestro? Or are you ready to haunt your enemies with the twisted grin of Old Man Hulk? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Your voice could be the one that shows the devs what the community really wants to see. And if this video got you hyped for the future of Marvel Rivals, smash that like button. Subscribe for more deep dives into character skins, hero updates, and everything Marvel Rivals. Catch you in the next one.